Hey guys, Paskivan here, checking in with the review of the new store update. And at this point, it is safe to say that the guys at Netmarble clearly have lost their minds, because it's just absolutely ridiculous what they've done and how big pile of shit they took on their free-to-play players. So go ahead, put on your Stark glasses, because you definitely need to feel like a billionaire to afford progression in this game at this point. So yeah, let's go have a look at it. Okay, so here we go. Let's start with draws first to get those out of the way, because this is basically the smallest topic we have to touch on. So draws are nothing special. We have a new banner called the Madness Festival. It's going through costumes, Omega and companions. You have a special banner for the Madness Costume Festival with slightly improved rates as well, where instead of the Omega points, you are getting these Wanda coins, or whatever shall we call them. So the rates are actually like not that bad, but again, not really good either. So if you go into it, you can see that all specials are boosted in the costumes, for example. So to put it into perspective with the previous chances, the single banners, for example, which is going for one specific special costume. So obviously, if you want to have the Rise of the East or the Eyes of the Osiris or whichever you want, then you still better go for those banners, because in this one, the chance for the specials are still worse. So basically, in the single set banners before, the specials were about 0.05%, if I'm correct. So that's a 1.678 times increase compared to this. And the regionals were slightly lower, obviously in favor of the specials. So in these ones, the regionals have a better chance than how much they have in the single banners. So comparing it to the half-year ones, the half-year anniversary pools, both the specials and the regional chances are better in this Madness one, but the half-year one was an absolute garbage one anyway, so it's not really a surprise. But comparing it again to the Black Friday pools, for example, the same exact thing as with the single banners, the specials have worse chances on this Madness one than they had back in the Black Friday one, but the regionals have better chances in the Madness one compared to the Black Friday ones. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Then just again to compare the Omega ones, half-year anniversary and the Black Friday pools were both having worse chances than the Madness or the Omega card, or the new Omega card festival. Obviously in the new Omega card, they are quite good rates, but you cannot get any of the other cards apart from these. And in the Madness one, you can get all specials which all have better rates than what they had in the half-year anniversary or in the Black Friday one. So at least that's a good thing, but that's pretty much it. So moving on to perks, we have quite a few new ones. So the Scarlet Witch perks are quite nice. You have a 5,000 crystal perk for 8 quid. That is definitely good, because you basically get in the 8 quid worth every single day, and they doubling up on the 7th day as well. So it is definitely a good one. Same goes for the 100 draw ticket. You get the crystal worth for the price, and you get 100 tickets on top of that, as per the name suggests. And also we have a Scarlet Witch level achievement bundle, which is quite normal. We had the same with Magic, we had the same with the new areas as well. So for 40 quid you get all this, and you finish off with the special card box, which is not a selector once again. So if your luck is like mine, you probably can end up with a 20th Captain America or a Doctor Strange supervillain decrease card. So obviously would be more happy if we had if we had a selector there. So moving on. So wanna go into bundles, but before I touch on the Scarlet Witch ones, I wanna actually go into the regular categories, because they finally finished phasing out all guaranteed rewards, And that's why I chose the title of the video being Welcome to Marble Future RNG Casino, because you simply have no guaranteed rewards left. Nothing. So, jump into companions to start. This was the last category that had guaranteed rewards. For the $39.99 of the monthly companion bundle, you had a guaranteed 3-star companion tickets, and if I'm correct, even crystals. I can't remember now, but regardless of the crystals, anyway, that bundle still did worth about 5 times more than this one did. So why I'm saying this is because this premium companion box might have 5% chance of giving you 4-star companions, but on the other hand, it has 50% chance of giving you nothing but tickets. Yeah, so you have 50% chance of receiving a 3-star or a 4-star companion in 45:5 ratio, but you also have 50% chance of receiving nothing but tickets, 45% for only 5 tickets, which is like worth absolutely nothing. If you want to have a look at this video, I have done a total of 320 pulls towards these single companion banners and got exactly 0 3-star companions, 0 out of 320 tickets. Yeah, so even if you got the bigger option, which is the 10 tickets, you would end up with a total of 31 pools in total. So you can imagine how many 3-star companions you're gonna get out of those. So whoever is buying these for $39.99, they must be absolutely out of their mind, the same exact way as Netmarble is. Only thing good at it is the Transcendence crystals, because you cannot really get them anywhere else. From the weekly alliance points thingy that they just added, you can buy a total of 33 per week. So if we are looking at that rate, it's gonna take us years to actually finish transcending all of our companions. So yeah, this is absolutely ridiculous. They also phased out the $7.99 1-star package, so basically you have nothing else but this rubbish premium bundle, which is basically 26 draws for $39.99 plus 50 transcend crystals. Yeah. Also, if you wanna check out like all of my previous videos where I did these openings, I'm not really just pulling these stats out of my ass. I've opened about 20-25 premium boxes at this point, and I got rewards out of maybe 5 of them, and all of those were the lowest possible option. Sorry, not the lowest possible, because that's obviously the tickets, but more like the medium categories. So like I got the regionals out of like 2 premium costume boxes. After opening 10 of them, I got 2 cores, 2 5-star cores out of 10 core boxes, and I got about like 1 or 2 set cards out of the, I don't know, 5, 6 or something like that premium card boxes. So 0 specials from anything, 0 6-star cores from any of the core boxes, 0 of the highest rewards. Yeah, so this is absolutely RNG rubbish at this point. It's worth absolutely nothing. Yeah, so the only good thing now is the multi-company and summon bundle discount, which they probably gonna phase out eventually as well, because all they care about is money at this point and rinsing off the remaining players. So just to jump in, same exact thing in the costume bundles. You have the monthly premium costume bundle, which replaced the previous regional costume bundle, which was the same price, $39.99, but at least a guaranteed 4-star region costume. Yeah, in this one, again, same exact chances. You have 50% chance of getting 5 or 10 tickets, 5:45 ratio. So obviously, if you are like me and gonna get the lowest possible reward, you're gonna also end up with 26 tickets worth of stuff in total. And again, check out this video where I have done 10 straight pulls without a single regional. So that is 100 tickets, and I have not got a single anything. I think there was like 2 or 3 4-star costumes. The rest of them were 3-star garbage blues. Yeah, absolutely nothing, which is why I'm saying that this is a joke at this point, and they are honestly crazy in the head. That's 100% sure. Again, nothing else but the monthly costume draw. Same with the cards. Back in the days, we had a 4-star bundle for $7.99, which was a 4-star card plus some tickets and I think a gold nut crystals. And there was another one for $23.99, which guaranteed a 5-star card plus tickets as well, if I'm correct. And the golds, I think it was like 5 or 10 tickets for each. I'm not quite sure. So obviously, again, same exact thing, you're probably going to end up with that 26 tickets. You're probably just going to end up getting 26 3-star cards and maybe 1 4-star. So in the end, it does definitely worth less than the $23.99 pack, which gave you the 5-star card. But obviously it's worth slightly more than the $7.99. So for 40 quid, you can get as much value as we were able to get for $23.99 a few months ago. Super, Netmarble, thank you very much. Yeah. So this is why I wanted to leave the Scarlet Witch bundles for the last, because these ones here are basically the distraction. So you feel like that, oh, these guys are so nice to us, they are giving these like master bundles and everything. You can buy these once, that's it, and they're gone. So you can get the special costume and the premium costume box plus the 20 tickets. If these were the monthly bundles, I would say absolutely that's a great replacement. I'm not sure like if it would work more, because in the end it's not like it's still a regular costume box, not a selector. So obviously you are unlikely to get the one that you actually need, one set that you actually need, and basically super low chance to get the actual item that you need. If you are missing the shoes, you have what? 8% chance to get those specific shoes, which is normally never gonna happen because RNG just doesn't work in your favor ever, really. So if these were the ones that were coming to the store to replace the previous monthly bundles, I would say, yeah, that's fine, I can't complain there. But because these are single ones, it's absolutely clear that the only reason they've done this is to provide you with distraction, to forget that all of the other guaranteed rewards are gone. And yeah, we got these $23.99 ones. Obviously they just want to rinse off the Mega Krakens for Scarlet Witch, but at this point I think everyone has quit. I'm also planning to quit because of Diablo Immortal, and because like they are just constantly taking massive piles of shit on us, because they literally don't care about war. The player-based ones, they have completely given up. And just to further go into this, keep an eye out of the Scarlet Witch video, where I'm gonna talk about how massively they screwed over all free-to-play players with the costumes of Scarlet Witch. Just spoiler alert, basically there are no costumes for the most important skills, no free-to-play costumes, only regionals. So you gotta invest in them in the game if you want to play Scarlet Witch. So that's their idea of doing a final round of rinsing out players before the game's gonna go down, because at this rate it really does look like it will. Like all of my mates have quit the game already. Top 10 players. We have lost about 20 top 20 Black Widows in the past few months. We have lost the same amount of Iron Mans, Spider-Mans. All those people are just like leaving the game constantly, and Diablo Immortal is around the corner. So I think we all just gonna jump ship, and there's gonna be no one else left for Netmarble to rinse out. So it really feels like that this is their last ditch effort to get some more money out of the game before they merge servers, because there's gonna be no other option to do. So yeah, another one is obviously this one. You cannot even get both of them anymore. You have to choose which starter bundle you're gonna buy. Obviously I'm not gonna buy anything anymore because I had enough of this, but right now, back in the days, you had an option to get both of them if you wanted to, because obviously like these are slightly good value. I mean, to be fair, not that much, but at least it's not that bad. However, you cannot get both anymore. It's just like you just have to choose. So it's just like they are kind of like wanting to push you into buying the bigger one because you see that like, okay, the $7.99 one is this, so that one is like 5 times, it costs 5 times more, and how much more value do I get out of it? Oh, 4 selectors. Okay, that's not too bad, because obviously you're definitely not gonna get as much even if you bought 5 of the Alpha Starter bundles, because you're gonna end up with 25 tickets and 2,500 crystals. So unlikely you're gonna be able to get the same value even if you were able to buy the Alpha Starter for 5 times. But yeah, relay bundle as well. With Magic we didn't have to go the relay, I think, if I'm correct. I might be wrong here, but anyway, you just have to buy everything if you want to buy the highest option. You cannot just like buy the biggest one anymore, you have to buy the small ones as well. And the Scarlet Week special support bundle is again an absolute joke, because it doesn't have anything but these premium boxes, which gonna end up giving you 20 tickets in total for $23.99. So yeah, there is that. So moving on, in the consumables there are the invasion related items. Again, F2P players up your ass as per usual. They have finished the option of buying these tickets for gold per week, just like in the Thanos invasion. You can only buy these up to 5 times and that's it, they are gone. In previous invasions you could buy these every week. So yeah, obviously if you want to progress, pay. So as I'm saying, these ones you can buy 5 times per week. Yeah, so you're gonna be able to get, what is it? So it is Thursday today, so there are 2 more weeks, so basically you can buy 15 of them in total, while the free-to-play players only gonna be able to buy this 5, so 5 versus 20 in free-to-play and pay-to-play players. Yep, money. Moving on. So in tokens we have the Scarlet Point token shop, which is again good, but this is why I feel like this is again just part of the distraction of like, these guys like giving us so many things right now, so obviously like this is a great update. No, it's not. This is just like, it's actually serving the purpose, so you forget about the rest. Special costume selector, definitely a good one. Special card selector, definitely a good one. Was that special companion selector? These are all very, very good. I mean, premium costume boxes. So in the end, if I'm correct, how much you can get? So like 50 times 10, so you can get a total of like 150 pulls into these Madness festivals. So you're gonna end up with a total of 1,500 tickets. What was that of these points? Sorry. So that's 600, that is 900, and you're gonna end up with 600. Was that 600 extra points, which you can only spend on premium boxes. So in the end, it doesn't even make sense to max out, because who wants to spend extra money to get premium boxes? It doesn't make sense. Absolutely doesn't make sense. So even if you invested, don't go all the way in. Just do 900 pulls, and that's it. That's the maximum. Stop there, because there's literally no point to max these out. Like these Madness treasure boxes as well, you have 25% chance of getting these items. Not too bad, but Wong and Mordo both are rubbish. So why would you want to? These badges as well, they are fine, but again, not a selector, so you end up with whatever you end up with. These ones as well, again, these costumes, completely useless. They are only good for the collection, and then there you go, you have 60% chance of getting absolute garbage. So why would you want to go all in with these draws and get the 1,500 tokens if you cannot even spend them completely on useful items? Yeah, interesting, right? Moving on to the Madness fragments. This one, Doctor Strange special card box. 50-50. So you might get a good one, or you might get a completely useless one. And give me just one more, let me actually show you. So there we go. Which one do you think you're gonna get? I still don't have the Doctor Strange cooldown card, regardless of spending hundreds and probably even thousands of tickets already, including in banners where that card was boosted. And instead I have 7 of these rubbish supervillain decrease scraps. Yeah, so just imagine like how likely it is that you're gonna get the better card. So probably from this shop the only thing worth is to get Wong, because at least you get the collection stuff and you can pull it up a little bit and your cooldown is gonna be decreased by like 0.8% in total. So high numbers, aren't they? These Doctor Strange ones, not quite sure, like, does it worth it for the collection? Is it worth it so you can put it on your Doctor Strange? I don't think so. And then we have got these ones added, the 4-star special companion box. I pointed it out so many times, it's just extremely stupid. You have these ones, you can buy them 5 times per month for 300 tokens, yeah? They give you 70 shards each. So if you buy 3 of them for 900 tokens, that is 210 shards, right? If you buy this one for 8,000 tokens, you're gonna end up with 150 shards. So how does that make sense? Honestly, how the hell does it make any sense? Just so you know, it doesn't. 3-star Wong for 500, no thanks. But at least we have finally got the 5-day special costume selection box. However, instead of lowering the price of the other ones and putting this at 200, they put this up at 3,000. So you gotta do 150 temples in order to get one of these. 150, that's 1,500 tickets. Or 270,000 crystals. Let that sink in. 270,000 crystals. So you get, what's that, 7,500 out of 80 pounds. So let's just see that. So you have to do 3,000 pounds worth of charges in order to spend that much. 3,000 pounds just for like one costume selector. Seems good, doesn't it? And yeah, I think that's it about the Omega points. I see the membership points is the same exact thing. I have opened the membership treasure boxes on the Scarlet Witch stream. If you wanna have a look, the link is up there. But as expected, I've got nothing out of it. At least there is some improvements in the normal token shop. So in the Omega shop you can get a card draw ticket for 6,000, which has replaced that card box, which had very similar chances to what the store had. So that is not too bad. In the Dimensional Duel one, you can get the Dimensional box tickets. Who wants those? Probably no one. And in the Dark Zone one, that's the only useful item. You get the 6-star stat change card, so at least you don't have to use a regular card anymore, but you can only buy them once a month. So there is that. Apart from this, there is no other changes. Oh yeah, you have that draw ticket selection box as well, which you can pick up once per week. So yeah, there is that. And the last other thing I want to go into is the Companion Transcend, which was also added with this update and also ties in very much with the fact that you need to be a billionaire to actually keep up with this game. So let's see, we have a 6-star Tina, so I want to go into and transcend her. I need 70 shards straight up to do the first step. And there are, was that 6 steps in total? 6. I'm pretty sure that things are going to increase. They're not gonna stay the same for every level. So I'm 100% sure that it's gonna be 300 to 500 shards for that last step. So you're probably gonna need about 1,000 spare shards in total to get one company on to max transcend. Not to mention the transcend crystals. You need 100 for the first level, so they're probably gonna be increasing by 10s, 20s, not quite sure what, but again, it's unlikely that it's gonna stay the same for all levels, or even that it's gonna be increasing only by like 5 or 10 or something like that. So once again, you're probably gonna need at least like 6, 7, 800 or even 1,000 to finish that. So up to 8,000 extra shards and about 1,000 of these transcendence crystals. The only place you can get them in is from the alliance raids, and even here you can get a total of 300 if you clear level 20. So I'm quite sure like how do they expect us to do this, but counting with the fact that like we can maybe clear up to level 14 and get the 33 per week from the alliance shop, so that's like 133 per week basically. It would take 10 weeks just for one companion, to be fully transcended. Not talking about the shards, of course, because the shards as well, the only guaranteed income of shards is the Omega Companion shard boxes for free-to-play players, which also cost these tokens. So obviously if you are spending on these, you can forget about the transcend crystals. So yeah, and also these ones only have 5% chance of giving you the special companions, and even that is divided between 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shards. So like you have 0.02% chance of getting 10 shards of the companion of your choice. But these ones are also included, the rare ones and even the absolute rubbish common ones. So it's not really guaranteed then, is it? But yeah, anyway guys, I think that is pretty much it of what I wanted to go through. It's already been way too long for what we wanted, but at least we covered everything here. So make your decision if you want to stay with this game, because as a free-to-play player, it's no future, that's for sure. And unless you want to spend the thousands and thousands and thousands per month, there isn't much future as a pay-to-play player either. Obviously, that is if you care about progression and care about ranks and care about stuff like that. But what else is there to do? There isn't much else. Dark Zone, absolute rubbish. Dimensional duels, you will need to be competitive in there. Omega Wars, you really need to be competitive in there. Operations, raid, takes 2 minutes per day to finish that 3 entries. Battle challenge, again, you really need to be competitive there, but the rewards are absolutely rubbish. Training grounds just takes up crap loads of time, and you also need to pay the training tickets in order to get full value out of it. Special operations, as I've said, yeah, that's the only one which I can see anyone playing, but again, it's a super rubbish game mode because everyone just goes AFK at this point. And I can count the amount of runs I had where all 3 of my teammates were just AFK, and you know how great is that in Saka. Then there is Most Wanted, such a fun game mode, right? Clear the same 3 Most Wanted targets every single day. For once I don't have both targets from Pandemonium. And then there is Blitz. You can also play Blitz, rewards are good, but it is slightly repetitive, isn't it? So what else? Look forward to Invasions. Again, Invasions, super pay to play, absolutely not free to play friendly. So yeah, not quite sure guys. Let me know what do you think about this whole thing, what we talked about today, but I am for one very disappointed, and yeah, at the end of my patience with Netmarble. Not quite sure like how is everyone else, but as I've said, even from my alliance, who is a top 1 alliance since ages, everyone is just going to jump ship to Diablo Immortal. So we might be coming back, but it's definitely not gonna be our main game for long. So yeah, let me know your thoughts, guys. As always, thank you for watching. Hit the like, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned for the Scarlet Witch video.